This atrocity did not come to an end until a girl named Lisa appeared. Lisa first told the king the story of Alibaba, but after listening, the king still planned to kill her. The clever Lisa had a quick idea and came up with a new plan. She would continue telling stories to the king through shadow puppet shows. From then on, Lisa told the king a story every day, but she only revealed the beginning each time, never the ending. Eager to hear the full details of all the stories, the king kept Lisa for a full 1001 nights. When the king let his guard down completely, Lisa took the chance to rush to the deep pit and rescue all the imprisoned girls.
It was cooler in the pit.
She led the girls to join forces and defeat the cruel king. Then they divided up all the king's treasures and left this land of misery. Among the king's many treasures, there was a magical prophetic carpet. It followed the girls' escape route, starting from Persia, passing through Babylon and Carthage, and finally making its way to Spain. During this long journey, the prophetic carpet changed hands repeatedly and experienced a turbulent fate. It was first used as a blindfold for a death row prisoner, and later became a head cushion on the execution platform. Fortunately, the carpet later became Michelangelo's exclusive painting tool. But once the magnificent murals in the palace were completed, it was discarded mercilessly once again. After being trampled on by countless people, the once magical carpet turned into a tattered rag. Later, this rag became a seasoning timer cloth for a poor family. Still later, the rag followed its new owner to climb Mount Everest, but the owner failed to reach the summit due to a lack of oxygen.
Come on, man. A few more balloons and this will look really awesome.
At that moment, a Yeti discovered the rag, took it home, and gave it to his son Mo. From then on, the rag stayed with Mo day and night. When a strange man holding a sign suddenly appeared ahead, it was Larry, who had been chasing the train all day long. He wanted to go to Springfield too. After getting in the car, Larry asked everyone if they recognized the man in the photo.
He tried to kill our puppy. He sexually harassed me.
He stole my fiancée. He made fun of my weight.
The car drove all the way to Burns Manor. Larry could hardly believe that his biological father was so wealthy. He rang the doorbell, and Smithers took him for a door-to-door salesman, trying to send him away. Just then, Mr. Burns showed up and asked Larry what he wanted. Mr. Burns noticed the age spots on Larry's head and confirmed that he was his biological son. Larry pressed Mr. Burns for an explanation as to why he had abandoned him years ago, and Mr. Burns told him the truth. It was 1939, and Mr. Burns was studying at Yale University back then. He ran into Mincy, the woman who had rejected his advances years earlier.
Of course, by then Mincy had her share of wrinkles and a gray hair or two.
Soon, Mr. Burns fell in love with Mincy's daughter Lily. The two went on a date at the museum and spent a wonderful night together. That was how Larry came into the world. But Lily's family couldn't tolerate Larry's existence and sent her to a convent in the south. As for Larry, he stayed in an orphanage until he turned 18, and then made a meager living by doing odd jobs, struggling to get by ever since. Mr. Burns was determined to give his son a life of luxury and immediately led Larry into a lavish bedroom.
Pop, nobody's ever been so nice to me.
Larry thoroughly enjoyed this wealthy and privileged life. The next day, Larry started learning to take over the family business, but being the lazy guy he was, he quickly struck up a friendship with Homer. That evening, Mr. Burns took Larry to an upscale cocktail party, but Larry had never seen such a grand occasion in his life. His rude manners and ravenous eating habits left Mr. Burns utterly humiliated.
A total lack of refinement. Smithers, sent for the boys at Yale admissions.
A baseball bat, ready to strike first. It turned out the intruder was not an alien at all, but Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla. Though he hadn't yet become the richest man in the world at that time, his invention of electric vehicles alone was enough to earn him the admiration of countless people. That evening, The Simpsons hosted Musk warmly. He explained why he had come. Despite having long been famous, his well of inspiration had run dry, and he could no longer come up with innovative creations like Tesla. So he piloted the spaceship around the world himself, searching for new inspiration. Homer suggested that he could take Musk for a tour of the nuclear power plant. Homer's ramblings gave Musk plenty of inspiration.
You're fun.
Well, duh.
Why don't we have fun like that, Lou?
Mr. Burns recognized Musk. To make more money, he proposed a partnership with him. Musk advised Burns to expand the nuclear power plant's capacity, dreaming of the huge fortune that would soon be his. Burns was overcome with excitement. He even hired someone specifically to help him imagine ways to spend the money. Soon, the two teamed up to transform Springfield into a modern city. They built a high-speed rail loop in the town and replaced all the residents' means of transportation with self-driving cars. These cars not only allowed drivers to go hands-free, but also enabled them to drink and sleep while on the move. They even came with an automatic reminder function, successfully solving the risk of passengers being accidentally trapped inside the vehicles. This delighted Burns to no end. With the massive surge in electricity consumption, he would make a killing. But at the company meeting, Musk's report showed that the project had zero profit that quarter, with a total loss of a whopping $50 million. Burns was instantly dumbfounded. He couldn't figure out how Musk could still chat and laugh in front of everyone after losing so much money. The next second, it hit him Musk was only a consultant, and all the losses would have to be borne by himself.